Drew, please take this man by the hand and take him to the car. And he's for that. Look out for some type of diagnosis, child. She's going to be the advocate of somebody. Association of slowness or something, child. Mm-hmm. And I've been wondering, can I come over? Can I come over? Come over, see you. Come over. Can I come over? Can I come over? Okay, y'all, what's up? I'm back to record another episode. What is this? Cocktails and confessionals? Y'all gonna get tired of me questioning that or whatever, but yeah, cocktails and confessionals, and I got some thoughts, right? What's this, episode 3? Real Housewives. I'm gonna put up my notes. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I'm literally, yesterday I felt like shit. My allergies were kicking my ass. This light is probably gonna go out. But yeah, my allergies was just kicking my ass yesterday. And now today I feel a little bit better. But now I want to go get my nails done. I just got off work. I'm trying to go make it before they close or whatever. But let's talk about this real quick. I'm trying to make it quick. The episode, I don't forgot what the episode started off at. Oh, it started off with K. Michelle in the hospital. But I'm going to just follow my notes or whatever. I got on the top of my notes, Kelly not in the scenes at all. Only in the confessionals. I mean, not at all. She was only the confessionals. What confessional did she do? Oh, I think when they recap talking about K. Michelle calling Portia bimbo. I think when they was doing that whole little like a little snippet or whatever, a little category of K. Michelle tweets. It was real cute. But yeah, I think that's the only thing Kelly was in. She read one of K. Michelle tweets or whatever. So whatever that means. Pinky. I still feel like Pinky's a good addition to the show. She can be funny. She's not always funny to me. She ain't always funny, but she can be funny. She did talk more about her bankruptcy filing. What I do like about Pinky, it's twofold for me. I like that she does talk about the bankruptcy and everything with business, because I do feel like it's the educational tease to the show. Like, she's really giving you realness of what people go through, not just black women. I know she harps on black women. I'll get there. But I like it in general, the fact that she just talks about business and the good and the bad of it. And I'm sure we'll probably get more into that. But I like how blood raw she's keeping it about business. I don't agree with the fact that she does not tell. Am I hollering? I feel like I'm hollering. Oh, God. Oh God. Oh, hell no. I do not need my lip gloss doing that. Jesus. Anyway, I do feel like hold on. All right, I just needed to get that right or whatever, get that off my hands. But I like the fact, what I was saying, with the whole business, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that it's giving like she's schooling a girl. She's schooling us. And I guess I don't want to say schooling like she the end all be all. I don't want anybody to take my words wrong. But it is schooling in a way because she's sharing her story. You know what I'm saying? So it is people out there who probably are going through what she's going through or just went through or whatever, and she's educating them. Like, I can only imagine if I'm in that position or had been, it's like, damn, hearing her say whatever she's saying about business, like, damn, okay, well, I know next quarter or whatever, I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? It's giving somebody somewhere some information that can be used, and I'm here for that. However, she does harp a lot on black women. I'm doing it for black women. Yes, I get it, but at the same time, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, didn't her restaurant, Slutty Vegan, get put out of, what was it, Spelman? Because of the cost? I know it got put out of Spelman. That's not my question, but the reason I'm not 100% for sure, and I thought it was because the The cost was too high. And if that's the case, if your business is getting, and that's black women's, that's literally all black women's college. And if your restaurant got booted out for that reason, why you just lower the prices for the black women's? But anyway, what did I put here? I don't know. How did y'all feel about her sharing with Kay and the cameras that she did not tell her husband that she filed bankruptcy? I know we're doing, they're doing a show. I know we're talking about a show, but it is kind of weird. Like, your husband's going to say, and I get it. Maybe she feel as though I'm talking about it with K. Michelle in this scene. He's going to hear about it. I'm going to have the conversation with him before this airs, so it's no big deal. But me, at the same time, I can only imagine if I'm married and my man is having a conversation with his homeboy about real shit, business. First of all, let me finish that. Real shit, business. I'm going to feel away. I'm going to feel away. I'm going to just be honest. Judge if you want to. I'm going to feel like, well, damn. To me, serious shit should nobody know before me. That's not in marriage. Hell, not even in a committed fucking relationship. Depending on how long and what type of relationship we got going on. You know what I'm saying? We married but not on paper. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I'm telling you my allergies. Ain't no fucking way I'm okay with you having the conversation about real shit that could potentially affect us, because what affects you affects me. I don't give a damn if it don't affect me on paper or financially. The mere fact that I got to deal with your attitude when you got an attitude, your sadness if you sad about it, your happiness if you happy about it, it affects me in our household. So what are we talking about? Let alone, I would personally feel if that's me and that's my dude, and you went to your homeboy. I've had situations like that where he can come to me or whatever talking about something. Oh, but you talked, your homeboy, this is a conversation you had with your homeboy, and I'm hearing about it later on, like after it. So it makes me feel as though you would prefer to go to your homeboy to talk, because clearly, to me, you're looking for insight. It ain't, you know what I mean? With certain things, you're looking for insight because you know something like that. The person you're talking to is going to have insight on it. So it would make me feel like you don't necessarily trust me. I'm not going to say trust me, because it could be that. But at the same time, it's going to more so make me feel like you don't value my input on it. And that's what I mean by trust. Because you should very much so be like, oh, whatever my lady got to say about it or my wife got to say about it, I want to hear it. I don't know. Am I wrong? Y'all let me know in the comments or whatever, because, I don't mind being the only one on the side of the fence. But that is honestly me putting myself in those shoes. Granted, situations that I've experienced have been very minute and not really that deep. But because little things made me feel a little slighted, like the eyebrow raised, I may not have a whole conversation, ain't no dissertation or nothing about it. I may just mention it in passing or bring it up in that moment. But if something like this and I'm married, it would very much so make me feel like you don't value what I think about it. For you to tell me, and as a woman, for you to say, oh, it ain't nothing for him to do. It is something for him to do, just support you. You know, like, I don't know. And she did say she alpha woman, but my thing is, so what are you married for? What value do you have in your husband from a female's perspective? If I got to go out here in this world and do this job, and whether it's my business or I'm working for somebody, I got to go out here in this world and deal with the hustle and bustle of the world. And when I come home, I feel as though in my mind, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is for me to handle. What are you here for? Even if I am a hustle bustle, because I am, that's even more so. And I feel like that I've told my man before, like, me being, you know what I'm saying, in management, dealing with this, dealing with that, having to be the go-to person for so many people, being a mom, all the things all day long. I very much so in my relationship, I always give the reference. I just want to sit on the passenger side with my legs crossed, head down. Like, where we at, I have no idea. I'm not paying attention to whether we making left, right. I don't have to. I can take off. I can turn it off. I can turn it off. And I ain't saying be dumb, but I don't have to be the lead. I don't have to be in control. I don't have to be, I was aware, like, you know what I'm saying? If you, those who get me. And that's my preference. Like, why do I have a man? Because I can take care of myself. I can do all the things. I can do everything that the people say, oh, intimidates the man. Okay, cool. So what you want a man for? If it ain't for you to put your hat down and rest a little bit, at the very least, is he just dick? You got 3 kids, so I don't know. Let me know. Maybe the man just dick, honey. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh Lord, let's see. I put here. Oh, okay, I see. Do I want to make that point? Not necessarily. I kind of brushed on it a little bit, so ain't no need to harp. She did mention in one of the scenes that she felt the way about Phaedra and her saying how she eat meat and all that shit, child. I don't know, child. She say Phaedra eat the dead people. Then in one scene, she was praying for Phaedra wig, and I think on social media, I just heard not too long ago that when she made that comment about praying for Phaedra's wig, and hold on, y'all, let me go get my sanitizer. Oh God. I'm over here dying. I'm over here dying. Yeah, when she made that comment about Phaedra's wig or whatever, ooh, the dude, the stylist, the hairdresser, ooh, I'm telling my age, the hairdresser, but y'all know what I'm talking about, hairstylist. He did make a comment talking about, I think he did a video or something about the hair or whatever. I will give Phaedra that. Phaedra ain't never been slacking or whatever, like ever. At no point has her hair been slacking, not that I have seen. What else? Drew went on her little date. He's cute, the black dude or whatever. He's cute, very different from Ralph. But how old is Drew? I don't know. I'm 39. And that type of, and I don't want to judge off the, I mean, that's literally what commentary is, off the little bit of stuff we do see. But he just, to me, don't give man, like, that don't attract me. That don't give manly. At all. I dated a dude like, with, anyway, it just doing the most. And I guess it is a show. I have to always remember that it is a TV show. It's a reality show. Emphasis on show. And that man can very much so feel like I am finna be on Atlanta Housewives. You know how big it is. I'm finna put that shit on. But you're going on a date. You're seeing, it ain't like they're filming you in your element at your smoke shop doing your thing in your office or something. You're going on a date. But then again, maybe that's how that man go on dates. But I don't know. Of Drew. I'm sorry, my water almost out and I'm thirsty. Drew very much so gives, like I said last time, Drew playing herself, right? And this date is just emphasis on that. Like, who is Harpo? Who is this man? Who is he? He was just, and I don't think they fucked. If I can say that. I don't think they've sex yet. He was doing too much, what do you call it? Like, he was, you girls who've dated, they know, like, it's a different energy once y'all cross that into that portion of the relationship or the situationship. It's just not gonna give that so much, so hard, unless he's just putting on for the camera. So I really don't think Drew is sexing that man, because he was really, I don't want to say begging, because it wasn't, I don't know. It'd be so hard for me to describe certain things. Like, I know what I mean, but yeah, like it just was giving, he's very, I don't want to make it sound so flirty, because it's not like you have sex and they stop being flirty. That's not the thing. It's just the energy. I don't even know what to call it. But he was still giving the pre-sexual energy. Maybe because he kept emphasizing with benefits. For his with benefits. Like, he kept emphasizing, like, dude, you'll get it. Like, Drew, please take this man by the hand and take him to the car. And he's for that. Yeah. Drew, in whatever scene I got, she was talking about mom guilt and all the things that she's going through. We all know that she's going through the doggone divorce. I don't know if the lawyer, if I was watching something over the weekend, last weekend, Carlos King, somebody, and I think she's in law school, whatever her name is, and somebody else who's a judge. And the judge did mention that Ralph's lawyer is her lawyer. And I think she's not, people who's lawyered up, you got different lawyers for different things. And I forgot what this lawyer did. But for me, that kind of speaks volumes. Maybe they just have a good relationship. But when I heard that, in my mind, it just made me feel like for a judge to employ you on their roster, on their role, is there? Oh, it's just a glare, because baby, for a lawyer to employ you, that is driving me crazy. Sorry, y'all. For a lawyer to put you on their roster, I would go into hiring you more comfortably. I'm gonna just be honest. So to me, she can't be too bad. I don't know, but then again, I don't know too much about law. Maybe not. Who knows? But that's just what it made me think of. So I'm like, okay, is Ralph attorney all that bad that people try to make it seem? Because I know at some point, it's been years of them divorcing, but I know at some point Ralph was hadn't gone through 2 or 3 lawyers or whatever. So they were talking about how that's a sign of blah blah blah. But anyway, so back to K. Michelle. I mentioned earlier that that's how the episode opened up, with her and her whole butt surgery debacle, leaking or whatever. And first, I want to touch on about her husband, because this is, I remember, she went on the whole Jason Lee, she been doing the interviews or whatever, and it's a lot of people. I did watch them on Marriage Boot Camp. That was however many years ago. And honest to God, and people who know me know, I remember that man, but I can't tell you a scene that they did. I don't remember their dynamic. I don't remember, does he like her? I don't recall, you know what I'm saying? Because reality shows really just be a release for me. It's not, I don't get engulfed in there, oh, you need to leave that man. Oh, fuck that nigga. Oh, I don't get that deep into shit like that. So I don't remember if the dude, I remember thinking, who is this man? Because he looked like a regular. And not to say anything wrong with that, but of course, it's K. Michelle. So I do remember thinking, oh, K. Michelle, he's not that attractive or whatever, but to each his own. But I do remember thinking that. I do remember thinking his energy was blah, but that never bothered me then. Because to me, I'm always a person, it don't need to be 2 of you in your relationship. It needs to be alignment where y'all understand each other. Y'all can relate on things. But if you're a starrer, you don't need to be with a starrer. To me, that don't necessarily work. Like 2 famous people who are stars and they work. you don't never, it's always you up the hype, this one home. If the woman's out there doing the thing, the man is, you know what I'm saying, doing his little thing. Or vice versa. The man out there doing his thing, doing the woman do, like, it's never really, and when they are like that, it don't really work. But I don't think, but saying that to say how people were talking about her dude, especially in the this scene where, because you know they show previews, so they had been talking about it. Comments have been commenting on this since last week, because this scene was a part of the preview for the upcoming episode, and people were talking about him not being that into her, all this shit. And literally from the scene where she's in the hospital and, you know, Kay's like, you know, am I pretty? Which is just, you know, a highlight of her insecurities or whatever. But we all go through, not just women. But anyway, and he was just like, And I see, okay, yeah, we're going off what we're seeing, right? But to me, you don't know what, that man could have literally just woke up and wiped the shit out his eyes. And they're recording this. Like, show me y'all man 24/7 put a camera on. Is that man groping at your feet and baby, you look so good, baby. Oh yes, baby. Oh okay, baby. Oh yes, baby. Is your man doing that 24/7? Put a camera on you, and I guarantee it's gonna be a point where you can look at your relationship and feel like, he ain't that into you. Does that mean that man not? And vice versa. Put a camera on you and your man, and I guarantee you it's going to be a part where we're looking at you like, girl, what are we talking about? Like, every dude that's on these reality shows with a woman don't want to be a star. Don't want to, hell, look at Gerald. I don't even have the energy to talk about Gerald. Gerald's so fucking over it. Gerald don't want to be a part of this shit at all. But, yeah, I just think people be always reaching, and it be the ones with the most fucked up relationships, or not even just fucked up, boring. Like, yeah, you and your man may not look like that, but I guarantee you it's probably a relationship that nobody would trade you for. That man, what I see is that man, what I see is that man in the hospital with her. Some men ain't even in the hospital. Who was it on the other show? The other fucking show? Latrice on Bell Collective, Carlos show. It was a scene. I haven't watched their episodes of recently, but I see a clip or something of Latrice talking to her husband, and she was talking about how she was in the hospital and had blood clots, and he left. And everybody who knows them say that man, what's his name? Whatever his name is, he Cliff. Love her so much. He loves her down. But he left her ass in that fucking hospital. It felt like, and then she was like, you, not only did you leave, you left and you stayed where you was at. You stayed at the bar eating chicken wings and drinking at their restaurant while she was in the hospital dealing with blood clots. Bumba clot. Like, child, boom. So many people have so much to say about a snip little portion of a person's relationship. That man was in that hospital with that woman. Okay? Which means he was wherever she was at to perform. Okay? Which means maybe he need a job. Maybe he got so much time on his hands. I don't know. But we gonna state the facts. That man took her from the hospital to the girls' meetup to film. Now, one thing K. Michelle did is show the fuck up. Kay said she wasn't finna miss no chat, bitch. She got glammed up and showed up. Okay? She was not missing no chat. She was going to film. And side note, I did hear that by minimum, they get paid $20,000 an episode. Check, please. He drove her to her scene. He walked her to that door and even tried to slide in. You know you need to be resting. You know you need to lay your ass down, right? K. Michelle said, I'm going to do what I want to do. And what he told that woman. I'll wait. Kay said, I'm going to do what I want to do. And that man, so, all right, baby, I'll be back to pick you up. Okay, baby, kiss. I'll be waiting. I'll be back to pick you. I'm going to do what I want to do. He ain't trying to force his rules upon her. His opinion, what he thought shoulda, woulda, coulda is the right thing to do, like some of y'all men do. I'm sorry. And that man could be wrong for her. I don't know. But what I do know is that woman been famous, in her words, she's been famous. And he's been around. He's been on other reality shows with her. And he still was curbing her. Enough for her to feel like, you know what, I'm going to show your ass. Let me go out here because you playing. You treat me, what she said, like a regular, like a simp. Like, she felt like, oh, you really sleeping on who the fuck I am. You don't see that I'm her. He ain't in her face love bombing her, trying to make sure he get in good so he could be on the scene. And no, which is why she did what she did to get this man to marry her. Did we not hear the same story? I'm confused. Like, that man don't want to, like, ooh, people, let me move on. Let me move on. People be doing the most. Really be doing the most. So, well, of course, this infamous scene, people, I done seen so many snippets or whatever of this, so everybody know that Portia misspoke. She didn't miscarry. Michelle, Portia misspoke about the miscarriage that came Michelle. It was just so, of course, and I love Portia. Of course, it was tasteless. Of course. But what I will say about Portia gives me, I think I wrote this in my notes somewhere and I can't find it, but I wanted to make a point to emphasize when I recorded this video, to be truthful, that Portia really gives me not a good friend. Like, I can see if, and I'm not to say not a good friend, not a good new friend. Like, she probably is good friends with her day ones and her crew, her people. Because, and I feel as though only because they are used to who she is. Portia is who she is. That is just what it is. But I can honestly see somebody meeting Portia or whatever and trying to start a friendship with her and feel as though, oh no, bitch. Like, because she really gives all about her. And which is weird. I'm trying to explain it because she does seem kind, caring, supportive, but she does give in all the things that I've seen, like, she's very much so all about her, very self-absorbed. And I do see that a lot with people who are the it person in their circle. Like, here you are, you're a sister, you have your friends like Shamia and all this, and then you get on the platform and you come all the way the fuck up. So now, yes, you're my friend, you're my sister, but I need you to do this for me. I need you to make this call. I need for you to check this email. I need for you to... So now you kind of become my assistant. Now you kind of become the person who answers to me in a way that, and I'm not to say that Lauren, her sister, is a just do girl or whatever, but I can see how people who already have that self-centered trait, it could be magnified when you are the person of the money and the fame. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Portia probably doesn't have anybody around her to really challenge her in a way to smooth her edges. I can see that. I'm not saying that she don't have it, but I can see how she gives me the type, like, people don't really tell her, but you is dead ass wrong. And if they do, they say it in a passive way to where I'm going to make sure I don't rock the boat with her. I'm going to say it. And you know how she is. I ain't going to harp on it, but I'm going to just, like, she don't have to answer to anything. And we saw that when she first was on Housewives when she first divorced the dude, the gay one, Cordell, who she said was gay, or whoever said allegedly was gay. When she first got a divorce from him and she moved into her mama house and took her mama master. Do y'all remember that? What? Please get in my comments and tell me if you are a person who can literally go through a divorce, go for whatever, life reset. You go back to your mama house and your mama is going to say, okay, no problem, baby. You can have my master and take the closet. Ooh. Please let me know down below if you have that relationship with your mama. Black women, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who watch me or who gonna watch me in the future or whatever. Black women, let me know. Let me know if you have that. So to me, she just, now I kind of understand what people be saying. Like, I get tired of that pretty girl privilege. Like, I understand pretty privilege or whatever, but it's like, Portia's beautiful, but she's one of many who's beautiful. Hell, I feel like I'm beautiful. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course, money takes it to a whole nother level. So, that's what I mean. Give a regular pretty person like me some money and let me do whatever it is to enhance my already prettiness. Same shit. Does that mean that it's going to change or that it should change the way you operate? Character-wise? Anyway, I don't know. But she really does give me a friend that's very self-absorbed. A friend that if you're talking to her, let me finish I got a habit of that. My thoughts go. But a friend, like, say if you're talking on the phone and, hey girl, you know, I'm going through it. Like, dishes just keep piling up. I'm saying it because I'm looking at dishes in my sink right here. Dishes just keep piling up. And, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And she's that friend that's, oh, for real, you got dishes, girl? Yes, I got dishes every day. Like, I called you or I'm talking to you about my dishes problem because I need that friend to hear me. I need to vent. I don't need you to take over the conversation. And it's not to dismiss the fact that you got dishes or you had dishes and you've experienced dishes. And it's a very fine line to teeter because you do want to talk to your friend and when they say something to you, you want to relate to them. Because I have that too, where I have to consciously think, okay, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a friend, which is to a fault. But you know what I'm saying? Because you want to relate. I want to connect. Like, girl, I want you to know it's not just you. People go through it. I'm going to tell you my story. You know, and I get that. And I think she mentioned that in her live when she was talking about she's that friend that tries to connect with, if you're telling a story, she's thinking about, oh yeah, I did go through this. And I'm going to talk about it because I'm trying to connect with you. So I do get that, but it also on the other side can come off as dismissive. Because I've also had friends, family, that I would never necessarily, you're the last person I would call to vent to or to whatever, because that person's always going to make it about them. Always. And I know it's not intentional. I know it's not to do no harm, but it is literally, I know I love you, but you are not a good friend. Whoever is friends with you are friends with you because of whatever you can do for them. Or they're acquaintances with, like, you cool, we could kick the bobo, but a friend to call you a friend, be like, yeah, that's my motherfucking friend. No, you're not. No, they say that to you to make you feel good, bitch. You're not. And that's what she gives. Moving on. Angela's still flipping houses. She's trying to redeem her losses from last year. She did have a conversation with her daughter in the house, which was whatever. I mean, I get the daughter. The house wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't like it was terrible. It was spiders, I'm assuming, because the damn house was vacant for so long. I mean, getting exterminated in there, knock them spiders out. It ain't like it's infested with, they just be putting, I'm just not that girl. I get it, but that shit don't move me. You putting 20 on 10, bitch. Like, it's not that deep. Every spider they showed was in the window. Okay, clean. It's time to clean. It's time to clean. That's it. The house been sitting. It's not that deep. Moving on. I'm sorry. She did mention her mom, which, you know what I'm saying, sucked. That was very emotional. But I did notice on one of their flashes of last year showing the houses and the prices of the houses and locations. Was it me or was it was a house for like 1.2 or 1.5 million? And I know she was a millionaire before Charles, but in what world? Y'all let me know. Y'all realtors, real, you know what I'm saying, brokers. Is a 1.2, $1.5 million a flippable house? Is that a smart flippable house? Because the one they showed was a good 100 something thousand, right? 100, was it? 200. It was in the ballpark of, okay, this is a flip, bitch. Yes, it's cheap enough to buy and still have a couple 100,000 to put into it and flip that bitch. That's what that one was given. Phaedra, I don't have much to say on Phaedra. I just remember Kelly asking, was it Cynthia? Like, what's up with Phaedra? You know, every time I see that girl, all she do is giggle. She don't really say shit. Every time I see her, she... Girl, Phaedra gonna do what it do. Phaedra say, fuck that shit, bitch. Y'all work, ho. I've been working. I done paid my motherfucking dues. And I get the people talking about, fire Phaedra, she not giving shit. She not giving shit. If you've been on your job 20 some odd years, let's just say, and then a bitch come in on their first motherfucking day questioning why, what you doing. Bitch, who is you to question what I'm doing? You work. The fuck? I've earned the right to chill. I ain't got to get up on this, hell, whatever the fuck it is. You in the hospital, my nurses know. You know what I'm saying? That call like go on, bitch. You get up. You want the experience. You want clock in, bitch. You want this experience. I've been there, done that. I'm good. I know what Miss Johnson want every time she. I know. I've seen her for years. She's in here every quarter, bitch. Every season. She's here 4 times a year, bitch. I know exactly. Your turn. So I get it. Phaedra, you sit there. As long as they keep letting your bitch sit there and high five and get a girl's the tea behind the scene, bitch. I don't give a damn. Get your check. I did mention Shamia and her husband. Now what I did like about that, I said he really, every time I see that man's face, he is giving, so I really gotta be here. But when that scene where he was having that meeting with the Grenada people about their room, and he was laying that bitch down, well, what about this, and what about this, and what about, I said, oh, that's what she sees in that man. That's what she sees in that man. That man is a businessman, and that's very attractive. He is not attractive at all physically, but I would assume I can see that could be a trait that attracted her to him because, yeah, that man handling business, bitch, and that, you know, if you know me, that man ain't crack a smile. He got straight to the money on. He talking about what is this, what is that, we need to make a profit. And you ain't finna be on this goddamn video pussyfooting around trying to take me up and down and around the corner about this. But we talking about it right here. This is how we gonna start it and finish it. This is the question, bitch. I ain't asked you to go left, right, and up the street. Talk right here. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. That man just don't want to film, and it's so sad to see. The only reason why I don't like it, I mean, of course, everyone would prefer this is your wife's job. You know that this job entails her being married. You, in her life, you are a part of her life. Like, you have to be a part of her story. That's just what it is. And yes, who would not want their man to be supportive of that? Support me in that. You don't have to like it. You don't have to want to do it, but you should want to support me. So just do this. It ain't like I'm asking you to come to every single scene. So, but when you in a scene, act like you fuck with me. Then we say they doing too much whenever they do act. But you know what I mean. Like, at least support me. You don't have to, like a toddler, like look like somebody just dragging you to. And I feel bad for Shamia because it looks like it's just falling flat for her. You're in this scene. I think they showed a preview clip of her in the closet getting dressed, and she's like, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And it's like, even though we're filming, and that's what made me question, how was y'all relationship outside of just filming? Yeah, we're filming, but I'm pretty sure you're my man, we're married. This is not the first time I've been in this bitch and this man been dressing me, and I've been, Gerald, what you think? Babe, look, I do that to my man. So I know you do it to yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even though it's a scene you're filming, it's production there, at the very least, tell the cameras, okay, film from over here. That way, I don't know, but at least be yourself a little bit. So that makes me feel like, damn, do y'all have any type of relationship? Like, yeah, you're married, but do y'all have a relationship? It's very odd. I don't like it because of how it looks like she's trying to, and I'm sure she is. I'm trying to engage with you, trying to do a scene, trying to be normal maybe, but I don't know. And if that's the case, if I'm being normal, babe, why is it so hard for you to be normal back to me? Like, what? Unless Shamia is literally doing the most. And like I said, how are y'all in regular life? If you've never, in out of whatever years you've been married to this man, never brought this man to the closet to try on outfits and ask him, hey, babe, what do you think? What do you think about this? If that's never happened, why the fuck would you do it on camera? If all you and that man do is go for walks to take your child, then that's the only fucking scenes y'all need to fucking film. If all you and that man ever do is go to dinner, then that's the only scenes y'all need to fucking film. If you only go on yachts, bitch, you're only filming when we go on this motherfucking yacht. Because this our shit. This is the only way you're going to get good content, get good filming, get good show. It's us being in our element. I can't take my man skydiving. Oh, let's go film this show. Like, for what? There ain't nothing we've ever done. Oh, babe, come on. We're going to sweep the porch together. Even though we do. But you know, if that's something we've never done, you know how odd that's going to look? And baby, you want it right here? Okay. You want me to sweep the pout? Here. Okay. It looks weird because you ain't never fucking... Ooh. Okay, and at the end of the goddamn show, because I'm over it, Portia met up with K. Michelle. And okay, like I said earlier, yeah, I feel like Portia said it and said what she said in poor taste. A lot of people I did see were saying, oh, she's doing it maliciously. Because K. Michelle did say, bitch, did I get Kelly? And I can kind of understand like how because Kay's I ain't gonna say every scene, but multiple times, it's been more than once, I've heard her say, oh, how we gonna argue? How I'm gonna be mean? Not be mean, but like, y'all so nice. How we gonna have a back and forth? How we gonna do this show with y'all being so nice is kind of how I took it. So to me, that lets me think, oh, she came in with a mindset or maybe had conversations of how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? As far as going toe to toe with people. So knowing that now, seeing how she did react, and I hear people was like, oh, well, Kay didn't have that energy for Portia in the scene, which is true, valid. But I also see a side of it where K. Michelle probably was trying to, we cool, so I'm gonna play nice. But then when she went home, like, oh, that bitch Kelly me. I missed it. I didn't clock in. I should have clocked in on the scene. I'm so busy being normal and trying to think, oh, this is my girl. She ain't really trying to, it sounded whatever. Because K. Michelle did give a face or whatever when Portia was talking about her boobs, her suture coming out, her wound. And Kay kind of gave that face like, yeah, bitch, I know. We talked about it. Hello. You know? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe, you know, Kay did go home and think like, did that bitch roofie me? I'm sorry, not roofie, but I don't know where that come from. Who said that? But that's what it gave me. Like that bitch killing me. Like it hit that bitch me in the at night. The bitch bonnet on head tied up. She in there brushing her teeth. Yeah, babe. And that happened today. And that bitch killing me. That bitch Kelly you. And she said, oh no, hell no. So, and then Portia did mention, talk about, bitch, I was texting you or whatever. Kelly Michelle probably like, oh no, bitch. Front and center, bitch. No, we don't need to text. We finna have this motherfucking scene. Because you caught me off guard and I forgot to clock in. So that's what it was giving. I think that's why people feel like, okay, Michelle doing the most. Which it did come across like that. But that's just my thoughts on probably why it came across like that. But child. Yeah, Portia just really gives me, I guarantee y'all, Portia gonna come out with some, she's autistic, or it's like, she has too many slow moments, and so many people in this fucking episode called her slow. Not those words, but in some words. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee you, it ain't too much longer Portia gonna go with this slow, I'm slow and I'm ditzy without it being justified. So look out for some type of diagnosis, child. She's gonna be the advocate of somebody, child. Somebody, association of slowness or something, child. But those are my thoughts. I'm sure it's a lot I missed. I got so many notes I ain't really read. I just read the person's name and went off memory. So if it's something that I forgot and I want to touch on, then I will come back and do another one. Other than that, those are my thoughts, y'all. All right. Have a good night.